Scorpios.
Sun, Moon, Rising, and welcome to my channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Sienna, and I am Paige the Tarot Reader. Welcome to my channel. Sending you all love, light, and the best of vibes. This is your April 2021 reading. Messages that came to you are coming to you from the universe. And I just want you to know, if this is your first time here, don't forget to subscribe, join the Paige the Tarot fam, and hit that like button. It helps my channel out a lot, and share to all your Scorpio friends so that they too won't be in the dark, because trust me, you're going to want to know what's coming to you this month. So I'm going to lay out the card. We're just going to get the ball rolling. We have the Three of Pentacles, the Seven of Swords in reverse, Page of Cups in reverse, the Devil in reverse, and the King of Wands also in reverse. So lots of reversals. I think that this is just a testament to your growth, right? And higher transformation. We also have the full moon happening in your sign on the 26th, as well as the new moon on the 11th in Aries. So lots of room for growth, transformation, etc. My Scorpio, some of you are learning a new skill, a skill that maybe, my hands are super jittery, so you'll have to excuse that. I think that you are practicing a new skill. Maybe it's a creative one, but nonetheless, you're learning. Maybe you're taking a class, or you've been accepted into a program, but you're finally getting the recognition, my Scorpios, that you have been needing, okay? That you have been, I feel like for you guys, you are very hard on yourselves. Some of you might be in the public eye of some sort, but you don't always accept the guidance of those around you, because it's either A, it's your way or the highway, or B, you would rather learn on your own than listen to what someone else has to say. You like to be the captain of your own ship, is what I just heard. With the Seven of Swords in reverse and the Page of Cups in reverse, I'm sensing, though, that for some of you, it's been a rocky road, whether you're a student or you're working for somebody. It has definitely brought you its own challenges, and you are seeing yourself in a new perspective and really finding what it is that people see in you. You're being recognized for that. Again, the Seven of Swords in reverse tells me that this might be a new field for you, and it might require a little bit more honesty and accountability than you would like to have to admit. Maybe that this is a new skill set you're learning, and you're sort of weary about admitting how new this is for some of you. For others, this is a fresh start. So this is a new opportunity that has come into your life, and you're breaking free from these mental blockages, because again, with the Page of Cups, some of you have been suffering from a creative block, or lack of inspiration. I think it's also because you're focused on the result, not on the journey, and you judge yourself a lot for that, because again, you compare yourselves to those around you, and you want to be the best at what you do, my Scorpios. But that also means being patient with yourself. For others of you, you might not see something coming, but someone might be cheating on you. This could be like a serial cheater, or a pathological liar, and you received news, some not so nice news, that someone was with someone else, like your person was with somebody else last night. And I'm getting this because, again, we also have the Devil card in reverse and the King of Wands in reverse. So this could be a person with not the best of intentions at heart. They're no longer passionate about the relationship, and they're just like, okay, well, instead of taking that accountability, I'm gonna just go for someone younger, or someone that she wouldn't expect or they wouldn't expect. And so some of you are living with someone who isn't honest. I don't think that you're seeing it though with the Three of Pentacles. I think that you're so focused in your work or in your own life that it's hard for you to either acknowledge that this is a possibility, or even like see that it's happening. Like either you've considered it like, oh, maybe something's going on, but you're choosing to ignore it, or on the other end, you just don't see it. With the Devil card and the King of Wands in reverse, if the relationship is not resonating, I just have a feeling that some of you are breaking free from, again, yourself and your own addictions, or I feel like there's a strong desire here for a lot of you to people please, and I'm sensing that for some of you, you're going to be breaking free of that urge to do everything for everybody else, and you're really going to focus in on what makes you happy, what gets your mind going. I'm hearing that some of you too are procrastinating. You're trying to run away from this big project you have coming because you can't find a space that resonates with you. Or again, you're lacking your efficacy. Some of you also could be like struggling with imposter syndrome, and like with the Seven of Swords here, you're allowing your mind to deceive you of the truth that you are capable and that you are strong and intelligent and totally ready to take this project on. With the Devil, some of you, again, you're breaking free, and you're comfortable with breaking free. I feel like codependency for some of you is something that you struggle with, or you allow people to convince you that you're not able to be independent. They put a lot of doubt in your mind on a subconscious level. And this could also be a father figure, someone older than you that could be doing this. Like, I've done this before, so like I know that you can't do it. Yeah. So you're finding yourself this month, my Scorpio babies. And we have the first house, we have Leo, and we have Gemini. And so we have the first house, which is all about, some of you again might be in the spotlight or might have to do this project like in a public eye. Like you might be a YouTuber, you might be a content creator, an artist, and maybe some of you are uncomfortable with that to a certain extent. And Leo's just like, take your time, take this time to be proud of yourself and your accomplishments, because again, some of you will discount your own credibility. Like nobody else is doing it for you. You're already doing it. And you're very quick to judge yourself because nothing is ever good enough. So with Leo, Gemini, you guys are going to have to advocate for yourself and speak up for who you are. Gemini is all about communication, and so again, advocating for your boundaries. Sometimes these challenges, these blocks in the road, it's very hard for us to acknowledge that this is for our highest good, or that this is in and of itself progress towards the bigger picture, but it is. It's just we have to recognize that sometimes going slower and taking our time with things is going to allow us to be victorious in the end. And if you are in that relationship, one that is disloyal, know that something better is going to come along. And wouldn't you rather find out about it now than find out later down the road that this person isn't faithful? Okay, so I'm gonna get some clarity with some oracle cards now. We're gonna get clarity on your love life, Scorpios. Keep in mind that this is a general reading, and so if this video doesn't resonate, feel free to check your other placements, sun, moon, rising. Scorpios, what are my Scorpios experiencing in their love life this month? Scorpios, sun, moon, rising, what are they experiencing in their love life this month? Ancestors, angels, passion, allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Whatever it is, this doesn't have to also be in your love life, but make sure that the work that you're doing is igniting your passion. Allow your soul to sing. Maybe some of you are using your voice or you have to speak in some sort of communication. Others of you are also I feel like I've had this with Virgo, but some of you guys are denying yourself pleasure, and I mean sexual pleasure. If you guys are like alone or single, just because no one's there to do it doesn't mean that you can't do it yourself, okay? Children, your love life is being affected by children. Maybe for some of you, you received news of the loss of a child, or if you're going through a separation, maybe some of you have children. New love, a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Some of you are in a relationship you're not content with, and you're kind of looking for a new spark, and maybe you've considered leaving this relationship. Wedding, the situation involves marriage. Okay, I literally just said some of you might be married. So some of you might be married but not content with your relationship. Maybe you've discussed things like children or like something along in the future, but you're not entirely sure if this is the person or the circumstance that you want to invest your time, love, and attention in. It's possible that this is a relatively new relationship that you're in, or you've taken this relationship to a new level recently. So either committing to living together or again, getting married and getting engaged, deciding on children, like to have a baby. Just make sure that you're not rushing into things, because for some of you, you're very intense, you're very quick to make your decisions, but you don't always think it all the way through until it's too late, my loves. For my singles, some of you will be meeting somebody. Just make sure that you don't just go for the gold, like you're not settling. You're doing it because both your heart and your soul are telling you to, not just your lady purse. For some of you, you're doubting children, or like you want to have children, but you just don't know when. Let me see, Scorpio, sun, moon, rising, Scorpio, sun, moon, rising for the month of April. Some of you might also be in denial of this affair that's going on because you guys are married and you have kids, and you just don't want to split up the relationship. That's what I'm about to say. Sun, moon, rising, starseed. What lights you up? Literally, these two cards right here. What lights you up? I feel like some of you might not be doing work that really inspires you. You're just doing it for the sake of pleasing family or society, and you haven't gone swimming in a minute. Like, you haven't allowed yourself to soak in the sun. And you guys are like looking out, like, when is my life going to be done? Like, when is the hard part going to be over? I want something that is going to invigorate my soul. Like, so also give yourself time to do that, Scorpios, this month. Like, if it's a book that you want to read, or like if you want to take a painting class, a cooking class. Like, I feel like for some of you, you guys are very determined in your jobs or your careers, but you also like never really give yourself like true me time. the age of light. You've been training for this for lifetimes. This transformation that you are about to go through and endure in April, because again, this message I'm getting is all about breaking free and finding your independence, finding what makes you inspired or happy or fulfilled. And this is the end of the darkness and the beginning of the light. And sometimes, though, the light, I'm just going to say, shows us things that we don't always want to see. Like, again, if your partner is is just dishonest with you. Like, if you're not willing to accept the truth, you're gonna not like what you see, and that's sometimes okay. Some of you might not be completely happy with your marriage because it lacks passion. Maybe some of you wish that you were in the beginning stages of that new love. Like, I feel like some of you are just ruminating. Oh, we have 2 cards here. Play. Literally, this card has come out in almost every reading that I've done this month. Have fun, celebrate, don't be so serious. Because again, I feel like you are very serious all the freaking time. And Imrama, where are you being called to journey to? We don't always listen to our hearts. We always we're on this path that society often tells us what to do. We listen to the clock that tells us when to get up, and we listen to the news to get our information. But we don't always ask ourselves where we want to go. We just sort of settle for less. And whether, even though that means making a stable income, being able to pay the bills, it's not always the most satisfying work. And I think that you guys might be in a state where you're figuring that out this month. You're figuring out what's your side hustle, or what are you going to do that gives you a lot more freedom and creativity. And you're just really wanting I feel like not like a change of pace, but a change of scenery, or something just different in general that isn't the now. It's different from the current circumstances. So I'm gonna get an energy card. Let's see. My Scorpio Sun, Moon, Rising. Scorpio Sun, Moon, Rising. I feel like some of you are very quick to believe the limiting beliefs, and you're also it's much more easy for you to sit in your suffering than allow yourself to believe things can get better. It's just what I picked up just now. Financial constraints. So some of you might be ruminating or having financial anxiety because you might be thinking, I'm doing all the right steps according to society, but I still don't have money for myself to enjoy in the bank. I'm using it just pay the bills. And I want you to know that money is energy. It's not an object. And when you are aligned in a scarcity mindset, you are going to attract what? More scarcity, honeys. So if you are finding in yourself in a space of financial insecurity, I'm doing a series or a challenge in the month of April. See, cornucopia. I feel like you guys don't acknowledge the abundance around you, and you're constantly looking at the lack rather than the abundance. Focusing on what you want. Deceit. Oh my God. Okay, so for some of you, again, I was talking about a partner who might not be loyal, and you might not be wanting to acknowledge this person because it wasn't someone you would expect. And you know what? I've been cheated on in the past multiple times, and it's always the one that you would least expect. Somebody could also be trying to, they might be trying to undervalue the work that you do. And so, like, for example, they might be expecting or wanting you to give them less than what you actually deserve. They could just be lying to you in general. This is the Angel of Strength. So again, not settling for less, and also just believing that you are capable of attracting more. I think that that's hard for you to recognize your own strength and your own self-efficacy, but you have a cornucopia of blessings around you, and this Angel of Strength is just here to remind you that you have been through far worse before, and you are more than capable of getting yourself out of this mess. Even if this was a more recent thing that happened, like somebody tried to steal from you, or take credit for something that wasn't theirs, they're going to get their karma. And that's all about Leo. Like, when you're in the spotlight, when you're in the public eye, there are people there who not only want, like, there are some obviously that want your success and are rooting for you to succeed, but there are also those who are rooting for you to fail. And for some of you, just be careful who you trust with your money. I just got that because some of you, again, might be dealing with a coworker, a boss, somebody older, maybe even a partner who is taking advantage of your money. And they're saying, like, oh, I need this for the bills. And you give them the money for the bills. And then they're like, okay, like, I need this for this. And you're like, okay, like, didn't I just give you money? And then, yeah, just be careful. I'm going to get an intention card for you, my love, Scorpio. There is a stream of love supporting your dreams, even your wildest ones, even the ones that you don't think are the most practical, my Scorpios. And my fearless freedom lights you up. Some of you are breaking free from addiction, and if that is the case, I applaud you for that. You are so brave and so strong, and you are very courageous. And you guys are on the path to success, even though you guys might experience some not so nice things along the way. You're going to, okay. We have the humpback whale, the singer, okay? Sing healing songs for the world. Your inner navigation always guides you. Nothing can stop you or keep you from your goal. Align with your purpose and the power in your soul. I feel like for some of you, you guys like to sing, or singing maybe is something that's healing for you. And so don't let anybody else stop you from using your voice. Don't allow others make you feel small for asserting your boundaries, because your inner voice, your intuition is what guides you. They never lie, never lies. And if you feel like someone is deceiving you, listen to your gut. Nothing can stop you or keep you from your goal except you, okay? Listening to those limiting beliefs. We have dragon, supernatural. You are the ancient wise sage. You can shape shift at will. Mastery is your destiny. Rise with dignity. You can manifest anything you put your mind to, anything that you want in life, whether that be abundance, financial abundance, abundance in your relationships, anything. This is pronghorn action. Now is the time to act. Opportunities are here. Move forward with confidence. Your talents will always help you land on the pinnacle. Your quick wit and keen senses will lead you to success. Oh my gosh. You guys are the only one of the few piles that have gotten multiple cards. So you have lots of messages here for healing and abundance, and I'm so excited for what is to come in April, my loves. That is all for you today. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!